In the only building this franchise has ever known. We're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. So amidst the food and family gatherings, there's one more football game to be played, and we're away on Thanksgiving night. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
All right.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he takes this across. Nope, beg your pardon. They're going to spot him right at the 35-yard line. Tackle made by the rookie from Wisconsin.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
From the 35 on 2nd down. Finding Collins. We'll have him gain about a handful there. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
The handoff on 3rd and short. Breaks the tackle, still going. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead, you get what you need.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On play action, here's Stroud. Finds a man, right? He's finally caught, and he lost the football. Oh, no, it's out! They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I think that's one of those cases, Kate, where this defense wished that ball was round. You know, it's not, and it bounces in funny ways, and unfortunately for the defense there, it bounces the wrong way right out of bounds.
And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Coming in for the stop was Michael Pierce. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against them. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Intercepted in the end zone. Kyle Hamilton with the pick.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And the reverse call pays off. Some decent yardage before he's brought down.
That's just a good play to mix up what you're doing and keep that defense guessing. The execution, that's pretty well done too. Creating the space for a solid pickup.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. First down, here's Lamar. Pass complete to Walker. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Christian Harris on the stop. Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Lamar now from the gun. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. Still has some space inside the 35. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Stroud off the play fake. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
On the quick, right?
Here's Stroud now. Collins there to grab it. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Cut by Diggs. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
He fires one deep down the left side. Brought in inside the 20. They get 38 out of the play. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
You know, Kit, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Schultz with the catch. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
He finds him right side. And in for the Houston touchdown. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans tie this game 7-7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. He's throwing deep to the left side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He puts some power on a deep one left. They connect on the deep shot. And they make the stop. We're going to say at about the 37-yard line.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Lamar throwing again. He's on the move. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for a QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
First and 10. Here's Jackson. To the left side, caught by Andrews. And they're on him after about a 2-yard gain. Christian Harris on the stop. That'll be the end of one here in our Thanksgiving night game. Both teams neck and neck so far. Back at beginning of the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Jackson, quick pass wide. And he's brought down for a loss.
You call that receiver screen, and every once in a while, that wide receiver, well, he's got to be his own blocker. He's got to make the first guy or two miss. That didn't happen, play goes nowhere.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done? Trying to throw here out of the gun. Wilson's got it. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Looking to throw, Jackson. Toward the sideline and caught by Wilson. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
Kate, if there was one throw in the game plan that kept me up at night more than any other, it was an out route versus zone coverage. Because you got to throw with anticipation, but you also got to make sure those defenders' eyes aren't reading you like a book.
Third and 4 coming up now. From the gun, a run for Henry. And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a second quarter lead. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Oh, hey.
From the gun, Stroud. Gets everything he has under this throw. That's complete inside the 35. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Oh, hey.
Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. Nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have first and goal to figure out.
All right.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
South.
Wangu. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Running for it again. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Texans can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans tie things up at 14. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Pistol snap to Jackson. He's marking one or something here and just chucks it away.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Walker going in motion left. They go play fake with Jackson. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively. But listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Lamar back to throw. Complete beyond the marker. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. It's the Ravens. With it, 1st and 10. It's an option to the left side. He'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Jalen Petrie there on the stop. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held the line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Jackson throwing here. And this is going to be incomplete. Great looking catch, but he lost track of that sideline and went out of bounds. We've got 4th down. Ravens call it on Justin Tucker for the field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And this stays tied here in the 2nd.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. great blocking to spring him. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Complete to Dell. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Texans are going to have a first down. From the red zone now. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans take the lead just before halftime. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans break that tie and now lead by 7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. It's 1st and 10 for their final drive of the half. We've got 23 seconds remaining. Lamar now from the gun. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Completed to Flowers. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Forced out to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Ravens call in on Justin Tucker for the field goal. This is a 42-yard look from the left hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. First and 10 now from the 30. The drive begins with Henry. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Sending a receiver left. Now Jackson off the play action. This finds Mitchell, complete. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. That stop coming from Henry To'o.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Jackson now on third. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That one intended for Mark Andrews. So that brings up fourth down. The Ravens going to punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. That punt goes 63 yards. And it's going to be Texans football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
He throws a bullet deep to the right. That's complete inside the 35-yard line. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. Now after reeling in the deep shot, though, he looks to be in some pain. Must have been banged up somewhere along that play. We're going to take a pause as he gets worked on. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Wangu will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans push their lead further to start the half. Fairbairn now for the PAT. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Now there's the flag. Looks like the jump came from the left side of the line. There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Running it after the penalty. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. That's good for 7 yards. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
May not be the way he typically gets the ball, Kate, but once he had it in his hands like a reception, he knew what to do with it. He smelled that 1st down, and he went and got it.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Blitz coming here. Jackson. That's going to be caught by Mitchell. Now here he goes down the right sideline. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Now the Ravens offense staying put. Look at this. They're going for 2. And they get the 2-point conversion. He's in the lead. Only a field goal now. Raleigh set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
Here's Stroud now. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Big gain downfield. And he's able to get this down to the 36. It's a pickup of 34 yards. And it sets up a Houston 1st.
Here we go.
Stroud off the play fake. Buying some time right. He just throws this one away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
They'll run now on second down. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
Ooh, I like that call. I really like it with those sticks. You can keep them on the sidelines, and you get more than enough to get the first down.
That pass caught by Wangu. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal.
All right.
They'll try and punch it in. Has the Houston touchdown. The Texans make it a 9-point advantage. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Texans make it a 10-point ball game. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. We give to Henry on the inside handoff. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. From the gun, Jackson. Builds up this one off to his running back, complete. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. It's Kenneth Murray on the tackle.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. 3rd and 2, here's Jackson. Catch made by Mitchell. And this one does not go far.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Baltimore lined up in punt formation. And he'll try to have his second punt top his first one. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. The Ravens getting ready for the punt. And this will be his second effort of the contest. Oh, and they fake it. Went for it on the fake, but he couldn't connect with his man. Incomplete. And the fake punt is not going to keep things going, Brock. He winds up short. They're going to turn this football over on downs.
All right.
Putting a receiver in motion. They'll run here on 1st down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Yeah, you want to get about 5 yards to carry? I'll put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action. Right? When you really just gouge and gash a defense like that, the next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball. Could go right over their head.
1 quarter left until we... And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
All right.
Lone back gets the handoff. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. To the air, Stroud. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Back to throw, Stroud. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible, he does the next best thing and knocks it away.
And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Those 3 points could go a long way to securing this W. Makes it a lot more comfortable knowing the other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. A touchdown and field goal's not going to get it done anymore.
They'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Play fake, Jackson. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately no connection to be made.
Caught by Flowers. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Third and just 2 to go. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Challenges double coverage, and it's intercepted. Christian Harris picks it off.
At the 40-yard line.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Hey, uno more. Ow, what's that? Good.
On play action, here's Stroud. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now they face second down.
That play is so impressive on so many levels. Not just because it saves a touchdown, Kate. He had to time that perfectly to knock it free without drawing a flag or let him establish possession for the score. That is so good.
Here's a give up the middle. And he's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Penalty not helping their cause for this third down. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's brought down after a short gain. He gets 2 out of it, but it's going to be fourth down.
Well, Kate, that's a white flag waving if I've ever seen one. I'm not sure I saw any avenue with that run play that was going to result in a first down. It felt more like the coordinator saying, well, you earned that call by the mishaps on first and second down.
A 66-yard attempt.
Online, but not enough juice. It's no good short. And their lead will remain at 13.
Really, Kate, that miss doesn't change a whole lot about the game management here. The only thing it does is provide a bit more momentum for the offense, running out in need of 2 quick scores.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. He's got Andrews. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. Offense up to the line fast. First and 10, here's Jackson. Andrews with the catch. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Working inside the red zone. That's complete to Wilson. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them first and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Lamar throwing again. He's got it. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Throwing is Stroud. This one is hit by a defender and winds up incomplete.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
On the quick, right?
They go play action here. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
I think we're seeing why this defense likes him in coverage. He reacts so well to throws and is even more adept in breaking up those passes.
Looking to throw. On the move, headed right. And down he goes. The Ravens defense gets it done. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Call that a 64-yard punt officially. And the Ravens will go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
We change it.
Out of the gun, Henry. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Walker hauls it in. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Ravens trail by 6. First and 10 from the 41. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Hey, Ozzie, sit up. Report.
Looking to throw it. Completed to Flowers. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. 16 yards on the play. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
Let go. Ready.
To throw. Wilson's got it. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
2nd down now, 7 to go.
We changed it. Ready.
Throwing now. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. Still one more in their pocket to use. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Now to throw. Nice work by the back here. Playing safety valve complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
And to force it on 4th, and it's intercepted! Christian Harris picks it off. And the Texans make the play that should win them this game. The fourth down call ends in a defensive highlight as he picks out the throw and gets his guys off the field.
You know, one way or another, it looked like they were going to get off the field that time, but it's so much sweeter as a defense to run off that field holding the ball. So many defensive coaches in this league preach it. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Not only the energy you create on your side, but that little seed of doubt you put in the quarterback's mind the next time he goes out to throw it. You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Broke through the tackle. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Texans are going to have a first down.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. So it's the Texans who defend their building and take the win. And they're going to get to celebrate both the Thanksgiving holiday and